Nag-record ko lang nga. In today's video, I'm going to eat lasagna sobra. This one. Saan nila nga? Lasagna?
Sobra lasagna.
Lasagna de la sobra sa among shakies kaon ganina. By the way guys, ang chicken sa shakies kay lami kaayo. Fried chicken to lang ka. Compared sa chicken sa KFC and so kana ka ng worst, how much more? Para murag labi nag i-compare sa Jollibee. So ang pag-English na nga.
Ayan, pag-English mo siya ng kanina.
Parata eh.
Ano, sabi, ito po.
By the way, ang lasagna na parat. Ang chicken ganyan na kay Chamba siya to. Lami kailang fried chicken. May pinaka the best fried chicken.
Di mayo lasagna lang nga, maka-high blood.
Ang lasagna pero gaba parat. It's either intern na nagbuhat ani or naikachukchak ang nagluto ani.
Bilugay ko rin.
Parat ba eh?
Ayun lang. Ano yung mainday? Ano kayo? High blood.
Basin parat siya kay para ipari sa pan.
Nadripan.
Wait, ako sa ipari sa pan ha. Lami may lang pan. Sa kamo mga kuan, tanaw lang mo ni ako ikaon.
Mukbang dahil ka talaga.
So, nate CloudFront question. Parata dyan, yun ang madalang ha.
Sige, ayun lang.
You have a paid content that is stored in the S3 bucket down. You want to distribute that content globally. So you have set up a CloudFront distribution and configure the S3 bucket to only exchange data with your CloudFront distribution. Which CloudFront features allows you to securely distribute this paid content? Pre-signed origin access control, signed URL, it's origin access control siguro. Okay, you have a paid content. It's either if you're going to select the CloudFront signed URL, it's only for a limited time. You're gonna put a TTL, time to live, or expiration date. Sakto ba? Origin access control is your CloudFront is public, your S3 bucket is private, but you can set up your S3 bucket to exchange the cloud-based distribution, huh? Spaghetti na. Let's check if my answer is correct. Nope, it's wrong. It should be the signed URL. Yeah, it's a signed URL. Parata ano lang ngayon?
Kaya ikaw na lang.
Nasa mot. Hindi na pa na niya.
Ayun mo, high blood. Gamay naman lang.
So signed URL gid so signed URLs are commonly used for paid content. So if you have a paid content, you must use a signed URL. So this one natay spaghetti. So for example, I have a website. Then I have a lecture. I put it on S3 bucket. So S3, and then I have a CloudFront distribution. Then signed URL. So I will generate a signed URL. So I'll just do it in. Can I do it? Maybe in SDK or CLI, or no, it should be in SDK. Really?
Will poison you.
Huh? Baho na lang ga.
Huh?
Baho na.
Uy.
Baho na lagi. Sayangan eh.
Dili ay.
Baho na lagi.
Hindi mo na siya blasa, di mo na siya para sa spaghetti.
Baho na lagi. Alam yan yung baho na.
Ewan ako.
Ayun na lang eh.
Dali ba?
Tamatis, biya lang ka. Dali, biya lang ako mga tamatis. Nakabaho. Sayang.
Dalawa din ang sauce, no? Ano lagi ang kuwan? Jollibee.
Jollibee ko yan. Preservative siya na. Okay. Tubig. Kape. Pagbuhat yung kape hindi.
Ah.
So mo to. Para unya baho na sa damusa. Next. Nanti buat waton dulu. Next is you have a CloudFront distribution that serves your website hosted on a fleet of EC2 instances behind an application load balancer. All your clients are from the United States, but you found that some malicious requests are coming from other countries. What should you do to only allow users from the US and block other countries? Geo restriction, that's an easy question. Okay, that's correct. The next is next question is you have a static website hosted on an S3 bucket. You have created a CloudFront distribution that points to your S3 bucket to better serve your requests and improve performance. Serve your requests and improve. Okay, so you have a CloudFront distribution.
Ang pizza ni mo.
Saan sila nga? Busog ko sa baho nga. Spaghetti lang. Then, after a while, you notice that users can still access your website directly from the S3 bucket. You want to enforce users to access the website only through CloudFront. How would you achieve that? I will just save that. Configure your CloudFront distribution and create an origin access control. So,
Healthy. Cockpit.
na imo ha? Ang imo ha?
Busog ako sa sana. Something healthy.
No, so to kanila ko lang kay.
Sige. Sarap, tinidor.
Kita lagi akong nasa kutsara. You have a static website hosted now on Amazon, hosted on an S3 bucket. You have created a CloudFront distribution that points to your S3 bucket to better serve your requests and improve performance. After a while, you notice, configure your CloudFront distribution and create a origin access control and update your S3 bucket policy to accept. Yeah, this one. Send an email. Use S3. Yeah. So the answer for this one is to configure your CloudFront distribution and create an origin access control. Then update your S3 bucket policy to only accept requests from your CloudFront distribution. So I will select that, and the answer should be correct. Yeah, that's correct. Alright. Okay. So next question is, a website is hosted on a set of EC2 instances front-ended by an application load balancer. You have created a CloudFront distribution and set up its origin to point to your ALB. What should you use to provide access to hundreds of private files served by your CloudFront distribution? Okay, naunta, pat bit. Private files. So which private files you should have a CloudFront signed cookies? I will select that CloudFront signed cookies, and the answer is correct. Now, next question. What does this S3 bucket policy do? So I can show you. There's a code. I will just tell you my answer. I will look at the code. It allows the principal CloudFront to get objects of the resource example bucket. Force. Is there a force? No, there's no force here. So the answer for this one is only allows the S3 bucket content to be accessed from a CloudFront. If the string is equal to the I'll check the answer, and my answer is correct. Number 6, you have a React single page application hosted on an S3 bucket and served through CloudFront distribution. You've made an update to your React application and push it to S3, but the old version is still cached at CloudFront and can still see the old version. You want the new update to be propagated immediately. What should you do? It should be invalidation. That's an easy question, and my answer is correct. Number 7. You are hosting highly dynamic content in an S3 bucket in the US1 region. You want to make this data to be available in low latency in Singapore. What do you recommend? CloudFront, S3 cross-region replication, So the choices for this one is for cross-region replication and CloudFront. So what will be our choice? You are hosting highly. This is a highly dynamic content, so it should be an S3 cross-region replication, not a CloudFront. And my answer is correct. But using a CloudFront distribution, you can cache based on the following: zip. You can cache your headers. Methods. You can only cache the HTTP headers, cookies, and query strings. My answer is correct again. Number 9. When you're configuring a CloudFront distribution to use signed URLs and cookies, it is recommended to use I don't know the answer for this. CloudFront key pair. I don't get this one. When you're configuring CloudFront distribution to use signed URLs and or cookies, it is recommended to use so trusted key group is the new one and the CloudFront key pair is the old one. So you should use the trusted key group instead of the CloudFront key pair. That is my answer, and the answer is correct. All right. That's it. Nanatag sa lida ron lang ga sa may atong tanaw ron lang ga.
Pagtuon lang nga. Balen ka tayo. Mananaw ta, dalaw pa makatong tanaw. Dito na ito nasubdi.
Asa mo to? Wala to sa kwan wala mo to sa HBO sa kwan.
Nakita ako na.
Matanaw na to sa 1, 2, 3 siguro.
Hello and welcome to this section on containers.
Wait na mawala to kong pakbit.
Ha?
Akong giingon sa video bang hapit na mawala to kong kapakbit. Kailangan ko nga ma-perfect one nga certification. Tama no?